Hello, WiLLo Davis. How's it going? We're on day 5 now in a row of the Becky era ALR Retro Reacts. Thank you so much for your continued support on this series. If my uploads for the past 5 days has been the most consistent thing in your life lately, first of all, I'm sorry to hear that, but also, hey, thanks so much for watching. I'm feeling good today. We just got an announcement of a Pokemon Direct on Pokemon Day, the 27th of February. Can't wait for it. I'll be reacting on Twitch. It's at 9 a.m. my time, wearing a festive shirt. Jamie got me this on Valentine's Day, hoping for some news regarding these 3 specifically next week. Anyway, last episode I asked who's your favorite side character in the Amberlynn universe. Saw some great answers. Libby was one I was not expecting to see, but yeah, that was an interesting time. Their whole friendship and living with a teenager was a little questionable, but I guess we're past that now. Ricky, of course, was an expected answer, and all the sass associated. I think someone said the beanbag in a hurry guy. All right. The next video in line here is Where Did I Move? Plus so much more. And there's actually auto-generated chapters by YouTube, which is hilarious. The fact that that even happens. Starting with intro, then next section, weight diabetes. Okay, thanks YouTube. Destiny's friendship, and then Rafe. Those are the chapters in today's story, according to the YouTube AI, I guess. I don't know. Let's go ahead and get started here. Just to say again, real quick, appreciate all the support, the comments, the likes, etc. Massive support on the Retro React series. Today, I want to know, what is your favorite Amberlynn living situation? Okay, leave that down in the comments. And then if you feel like it, comment again with your favorite part of this video, okay? Let's go ahead and get started. We got a lot of chapters to get through. It's a longer one today, okay? Starting scene here. It looks like she's sitting on Eric and Ricky's couch in their place. I guess that's where she moved to. The thumbnail was of like a moving van or something. Let's find out.
Hey guys! Okay, so this is
no intro today. Okay, a stark change here. No intro. Usually there's some kind of blaring thing.
Promised video that I would film for y'all. 12 things that I need to clarify, talk about, kind of say my side of the story regarding it. There has just been...
Okay, this is one of those organized videos, I guess. The 7 things I hate about you or something like that.
So many different types of speculations and questions and rumors going around, whether it be in my YouTube comment section or people tweeting me about it, people Snapchatting me.
It's funny to think back that Amberlynn used to be active on Twitter, because I kind of remember that period of time, and like I can't imagine her being so open with things like that. I mean, I guess I don't really go on Instagram. I guess she does a lot of those Q&As now, which is, I guess, for the same purpose, but...
About these things, that is where I hear most of the stuff is YouTube comments and Snapchat. Definitely Twitter's more like on the DL. I'm not here to justify or to make excuses or to make anyone be on my side about anything. This is just purely a really good
Wouldn't you want people on your side? Okay.
For me to get this all out in the open. Every time I go on YouNow, all 12 of
I wonder if this is all a sit down. Oh no, I think it is. Okay, well hopefully there's still some good gossip here.
Topics are the #1 topics that everyone want me to talk about. When I go on YouNow, none of that is saved. So I would prefer just to make a full video because I feel like my audience deserves to know all of these things.
Yes, so, answering questions on YouNow.
The first thing I want to talk about is I've been getting a lot of Snapchat.
If anyone doesn't know YouNow, like it was like this service that she used that would just live stream to YouTube basically. Like they have their own platform, but I think you can set it to also just live stream to your YouTube channel, which I think she did usually.
Chats lately of people saying that I don't appreciate my subscribers anymore. I'm not meaning to sound rude, but that is a load of crap. I love y'all so much that I can't even express how much I am grateful
Prove
and
it.
how appreciative.
Oh, you appreciate me? Prove it.
And thankful I am for every single one of you.
What have you done for me lately?
Even the haters out there, like, I'm thankful for y'all too, because you're helping me pay my bills. But more than anything,
so you admit it.
To the people who like me for who I am,
fair
and
enough.
Can see the good.
You know, at least this time she's being honest.
That I am, and not just always look at my fails or my mistakes, but to the people who truly support me as a person. You guys, I love you all so much. So don't ever think that I do not appreciate you guys or think about you guys almost like 24/7. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
Without the people who love or even just like me or slightly like me, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys.
Well, yeah, no shit.
Next thing is me quitting YouTube. So as you guys know, I probably upload about 2 videos per week, which is 8 videos per month, which is a lot less than I used to upload. People have been like, Amberlynn, are you quitting YouTube? Is that why you're slowly stopping your uploads? No, I am not quitting YouTube.
So what are you doing?
I love YouTube.
What you been up to?
I would be on YouTube even if I didn't get paid. Even if I didn't have almost 40,000 subscribers,
Woo,
I would still
almost
be
40,000.
I love documenting my life or just sharing my
Must be
thoughts
nice.
and feelings on certain topics or just showing you guys stuff that y'all probably don't even care about. The whole YouTube community and just everything about YouTube, I love so much. So no, I'm not leaving. I am here to stay. Next thing is about my weight loss. This is obviously apparent. Morbidly obese I am. People always question, am I ever going to get my shit together?
Say anything.
Am I ever going to lose weight? Am I ever going to just be serious about my health? I am, and that, I don't want to say too much, but I am starting a 30-day weight loss type deal.
Okay, I wonder how this is going to work out.
I will explain that in another video, which goes in with the next thing where people think that I fake my weigh-ins. I am here to say and to confront and to just blurt to the whole world, I don't know how to fake a weigh-in. If I don't want you guys knowing my true
I bet you could figure it out.
I wouldn't even film
if you wanted to.
It would be pointless to me and pointless to you guys for me to step on
I could think of a few ways.
Show a huge number and for it not to be real. My next weigh-in will be filmed.
The way she justifies not lying doesn't make any sense. Like maybe not exactly in this case, but like she'll say stuff like, guys, don't you think if I was lying about my weigh-in that I would make it say like a ton less? Like, no. Because that would obviously be not believable. I'm not saying that she faked any of them, but if you were going to, you would obviously do it in small increments so it would be believable. Duh. Guys, if I was gonna go through trouble of lying, I would make it say a lot less. No, that doesn't make any sense.
Fair and square that I am not rigging it. FYI, I have gained some weight.
Rigged.
And I just want to say,
it's
in the
rigged.
middle of me
Stop
talking
the
about these
count.
things, I am not, paying attention to the haters. These are things that people who even care about me are talking about. So that is why I feel the need to mention these things and talk about these things.
Okay.
Which kind of toys into the next. A lot of people are worried that I have diabetes because I am showing signs of diabetes. My knuckles are super dark. I have noticed myself that right here and right here is becoming
Joke's
super
on
dark.
you haters. She just makes a lot of bonfires, alright?
It's not happening on this one though. Don't mind this. Wasabi scratched me really bad when we were
I'm sure if we look today, that scar is still there.
Heard the
I got a scar from completely my fault. I was holding Dustin like 2 months ago or something, and he wanted to get down, and I was like, no, one more second, and then he kicked me off.
Tall truck door open.
My
actually
fault.
Had him in my arms at that point, and it freaked him out, and he damaged.
Classic cat move.
Who have been saying that I need to go to a doctor and that I might have diabetes. Normally I shrug it off and I'm like, no, I don't have diabetes because I don't feel the symptoms. That's honestly just me being ignorant.
Nice.
I am to the point where I am worried as well, especially because of this. My knuckles, I had this when I was in like 6th grade and then eventually it went away. So maybe that's why I haven't been as worried.
What?
But this freaks me out. I don't have health insurance.
What?
As y'all know.
You already had that?
Contacting a doctor, and I'm going to just pay out of pocket because I feel like I really do need to worry more about my health and love myself more so I can take care of myself.
So true.
So I'm here to apologize to all the people who were.
I really don't know what to do with myself in the sit-down talk videos.
Have diabetes, honey.
I'm trying my best to be present.
I always shrugged it off, and I considered it hate.
You sure you don't want to go to Walmart?
Some of them were from haters, but others were from people who actually truly cared about me.
Okay.
I've been noticing my health and my body just deteriorating slowly.
Deteriorating,
but
the worst.
I want to film a whole other video regarding all that.
I feel my brain deteriorating watching
but I'm definitely becoming.
I can't even say that. I can't even say that wrong. Deteriorating.
Worried about my weight as the days go on.
It's hard to say that word wrong.
About is me and Destiny's friendship and me and Dana's friendship. I think me and Destiny kind of have this like unconditional friendship type thing where we completely rude to each other and be fine 3 seconds later. Friendship. I don't really know. I think it's just like the dynamic her and I have, and I have no problem with that, and I don't think she does either. Okay. As for me and Dana, me and her, when we hang out, we have a great time, and we're super nice to each other, and we
Oh, you know what? That was another thing people said in the comments, Dana being a favorite side character because of how awkward Amberlynn acts around her.
I never seem to have an issue with her. Mainly I'm bringing up this topic because a lot of people are like, Amberlynn, how can
you guys have had your spats in the past, don't lie. Well, maybe not at this point, I don't know.
With your ex. A lot of people can be friends with their ex. I think if you maturely break up and you still have like a common ground, I think it's okay to be friends with your ex. So I think I brought that up mainly because of this. People think that Destiny paid my bills. Destiny paying my bills. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest. I
did for a while. Amberlynn actually, there's a video where she like comes clean about the lies or something. I think it was when Destiny and Amberlynn moved to Kentucky from Florida. I think they were living with Destiny's mom. There's this video Amberlynn uploaded where she comes clean about these lies. She lied to her audience about having a job for a while. Maybe it was in Florida. Yeah, I think it was when they first moved to Florida. She said that she had a job, but she was actually just volunteering at the place that Destiny worked at. And then eventually she started getting some hours there, but like not a lot at first, but then I think more as time went on. But she also would just volunteer there also. And she says in that video, if I'm remembering correctly, that she did have Destiny kind of like supporting them both for a little bit in a sense. Maybe she's going to go on to say that here. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself.
I wish she paid my bills. Okay, no, not really. I wish at least I got some help. That's kind of private, something her and I have talked about.
That's such a weird twist on this after she's already at this point admitted that she didn't have a job when they first moved, and Destiny kind of supported them for a little bit.
Since we were both on the lease. But no, Destiny does not and has not been paying my bill. Every food item I buy and put in my mouth.
Weird to say that, because I'm pretty sure I remember that just not being the case, at least at first.
Every part of electricity, every single part of rent, utilities,
every
my
watt
internet,
of electricity,
cell phone bill, etc., all comes out of my pocket and nobody else. Which this also ties into the next one, where people think that I don't have any sort of income. YouTube has been demonetizing.
I don't see how anyone could rationally make that assumption
for a lot of YouTubers, and ads are being less than on YouTube. YouTube gave the option for us creators to put more than one ad in our videos. That's because this is our livelihood, and we have created our life around the income of YouTube.
Interesting, her speaking on behalf of YouTube as to why there's mid-roll ads.
Saying that was probably the smartest.
Guys, I highly recommend YouTube Premium, by the way. I have it, and I canceled my Spotify because YouTube Premium comes with YouTube Music, which sounds silly because you're like, oh my god, the Spotify algorithm is so good though. I got it. I got the YouTube Music thing working good where all my playlists are good now, and also you can pull up like knockoff remixes or like unofficial uploads because they kind of like just pull like music stuff off of YouTube as well that you can listen to on there. I like it.
But YouTube understands that we still need a steady income to go on with our lives. So I really don't recall that being the justification for the mid-rolls, that YouTube's like, you work hard and this is your livelihood. So here you go. Maybe they did. Ad or two in each video And I'm going to be completely
I
honest
think they're
about
probably
it
like, you guys want more money?
This is my job. I am very grateful that something I truly love doing makes it to where I can pay for my own bills. I can pay for the roof over my head. And I'm so grateful for that. You guys have no idea. But I want everyone to know that when I see comments of people saying Amberlynn doesn't make any money off of YouTube, Amberlynn only makes pennies, it makes me laugh. Honestly, it's a crock of shit. Because if I only made pennies, I wouldn't have any money whatsoever. YouTube and YouNow are my only income base.
Well, you would have pennies if in that case.
Only place that I get money from. I'm not saying I live in the riches, and I'm going to be honest. Back in like November, December, I made the most money I've ever made around those months.
Must be nice.
YouTube was on and popping then.
Hell yeah.
A couple months later, it started getting a little harder, and my income did go down. But my income has always been enough for me to take care of myself.
Must be nice.
I do not ask people for money. I am not on any government assistance, whether that be SSI or whether that be food stamps. I have nothing, and I have no reason to apply for any of that. I don't want anyone to take this as me bragging.
But it would be okay if you were, kind of.
I'm not bragging. I'm not rich. I'm not wealthy. I can take care of myself, and I'm very proud of that. I think if anyone can do their passion and get paid for it, that's a really big positive.
So true.
Another thing I wanted to talk about are
She's
troll
spitting
accounts,
facts right now.
or at least that's what people are calling the positive. Another thing I wanted to talk about are troll accounts, or at least that's what people are
Lots
calling them.
Lots of them.
People think that I am making fake YouTube accounts and sitting there calling people names. I have...
Okay, I was never present for this type of stuff, but I do recall people saying with confidence and certainty that apparently she did used to make like fake Facebook accounts and infiltrate like Amberlynn discussion groups. I can't think of like the names of the accounts. I'm sure someone in the comments will have all the information on this if you're curious, but she definitely, according to a lot of people I've heard from, has made fake accounts before.
Never, ever made any other YouTube accounts besides the one you guys are currently
maybe not
watching
YouTube,
me on.
I'm not sure.
I barely have had time to film for y'all. I barely have time to upload for y'all.
Okay. Hold on. Look at that pause right there. Hardly have time. What are you doing?
Any other YouTube accounts besides the one you guys are currently watching me on.
Okay,
I barely have had time to film for y'all. I barely have time to upload for y'all.
Barely have time to film. Barely have time to upload. What are you up to?
How would I have time to make a bunch of fake YouTube accounts and sit there and log on to each and every single different one? I haven't even been with my laptop for probably over a month now. If you guys watch my YouNow streams, you know that I am going on from my phone because I have not had my laptop.
Why
not?
If
I was to sit there, even if I had 5 fake YouTube accounts, if I was to sit there and keep going back and forth between 5 fake YouTube accounts,
it's funny that the justification is that she doesn't have time to make fake YouTube accounts. That never makes any sense. Do you not watch TV ever? Do you ever just hang out? You ever just not really have anything to do? Like, you don't try and tell me that like every second of your fucking day is filled.
Actually check myself into a
if you needed to make some fake YouTube accounts and reply to trolls, you could find some time.
Hospital, because there's something wrong with that.
What?
I would actually check myself into a mental hospital because there's something wrong with that. I don't know where the rumor came from of me making a bunch of fake YouTube accounts and like sticking up for myself, because I have never done that. I swear to you
did
guys,
on Facebook,
I have never
apparently.
done that before. And I just want to say to
maybe
the people
not on
who
YouTube.
actually are in charge of those accounts, I want to say thank you for sticking up for me and doing it so hardcore that these people, these haters, actually think it's me. So thank you. The next thing on my list is Rafe and I. So many of you are
Rafe and me, I think, is the proper one.
Extremely upset.
But I digress.
That I have kind of forgiven Rafe, moved on, and created another friendship with her. Rafe,
I'm not really too familiar with the Rafe drama. I did see some people in the comments of one of the videos I uploaded recently saying like Rafe was like the only one who was real with her or something. I don't know.
Who knows this? Hannah knows this. Becky knows this.
I guess I could go and look up the drama videos of it.
Knows this. But I am the type of person that gives second chances. But during the second chance, that doesn't mean things will ever be the same. The friendship that Rafe and I used to have, or at least that I thought we had, is nothing like the friendship we have now. Sadly, I used to consider Rafe one of my best friends. Weird. But then the whole hogwash happened, and no longer did I think of her
hogwash
like that.
Legacy?
Her and I have sat down and talked for hours and hours and hours about the whole situation. It took me a while to forgive her, but I really, really do believe in second chances. I have actually given several people second chances, and they have never turned their back on me again since then. I want to give Rafe the benefit of the doubt that she will never hurt me again like she did before. People do change, and people do make mistakes. That is pretty much a human.
So true.
Nobody
people do
perfect.
change.
No friendship is perfect.
And people
Rafe
do make
has
mistakes.
admitted that what she did was 100% wrong. And even I know that. Everyone around me knows that. And if she ever does it again, of course, I will never speak to her again. But the friendship that her and I have now is not as strong, is not as tight as it once was before, as what I thought. But at least her and I are now on the same common ground. She respects
so real for that.
Me more now, and I respect her more now because she was able to seriously look me straight in the eye and say what I did was wrong. Not many people can do that. The last two things that I need to talk about is probably the most important. It is about my animals.
Important?
And about where I am moving / where I have moved.
Finally, we got to this. Now, why was there a picture of a gosh darn moving van as the thumbnail?
So there is this big thing.
What is this baiting
going on about me giving my animals away? So as you guys know, my lease was up in September. I did not want to stay in that same apartment for several different reasons. I did create it to be a home, but something was off, something didn't feel right, and I knew in my heart that I needed to move.
What was wrong with it? You just got a vibe?
You can ask Destiny, because when me and her were searching for apartments, whether they were in Florida or whether they were in Kentucky, we were always making sure the first thing we look for is if it is pet friendly. Always, 100% pet friendly, bam. I spent a couple months
Remember Gracie?
Before my lease was up, searching for apartments that were pet.
You could have said it. You could have said that one time.
Friendly for 3 animals. I had literally no luck. I then decided, okay, how about I rent a home? So I would search houses that were pet friendly for 3 animals, and I had no luck again. I seriously could not find anywhere. I wanted to move closer to Becky. Her and I are in a relationship now, and her car is not doing good. So it was very hard for her to go back and forth to visit me. And there were just like nowhere. There were no apartments, no houses, no trailers. I even got desperate and said, I'm not saying anything's wrong with the trailer, but
I was going to say, whoo, you dodged a bullet there.
I got desperate and was like, okay, I'll rent a trailer if I have to. I don't want to get rid of my animals. I love them so much. I couldn't find
like I was desperate enough to think about living in a trailer.
Anywhere. I couldn't even find anywhere that allowed 2 animals. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is wrong with animals? Seriously. As the time kept on
I think what is wrong with the landlord?
I couldn't find anywhere. I didn't know what to do. Becky offered me to live with her, and I took her up on that offer. And I said,
all that to say, where did I move to? In with Becky and Eric and Ricky.
I said, okay, I really enjoy being around Becky. I'm not saying I'm gonna live here forever, because I'm not gonna live here forever. I personally do prefer living by myself.
Interesting.
Because now I have 2 roommates, which I adore. I like them both a lot. But I like to be able to walk around naked, and I can't really do that here. The issue with here is I wasn't even allowed to have 3 animals here. So I was having a hard
interesting thing to need.
Time, and I was freaking out. I spent a lot of time crying. You can ask Becky. A lot of fucking time crying. So no, I did not give away my pets. I actually asked Hannah and Rafe if they will watch Wasabi and Rarity for me.
Interesting. There was nowhere to live that provided space for 3 pets.
Supply litter for them, cat food for them, anything.
It's okay if you wanted to live with Becky, you know? Like, God.
They need for the whole stay that they are there. I will not get rid of my pets. I will not. And I really did not want to separate
Destiny would.
Rarity and Wasabi. I was allowed to have 2 pets here. So I ended up letting Rafe and Hannah babysit Rarity. That is what is happening. I know it's very sad. I have spent so much time crying about it. I go and visit Rarity as much as I can.
Damn, that's the only option?
She's probably been there for for a little over a week now. I know a lot of you are going to be upset with me and disagree with me. To make myself clear, I did not get rid of Rarity. I did not get rid of Wasabi. And I did not get rid of Twinkie. Where have I moved? I have moved in with Becky.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Before anyone says anything about money issues, that's the reason why I moved in with her, completely false. And I want y'all to know that rent is actually split between all of us roommates. Any type of bill that is in this house is split between all of us.
Okay.
So I'm still having to pay for bills, which is appropriately distributed between all of us. And as for like essentials and cleaning supplies, food, I am paying for all of my own. I mean, that's pretty much it, y'all.
There you go.
This is my life right now.
Take that, haters.
Takes me. You guys will follow along with me.
Okay, I think just wrap it up there. The chapters are so funny. All right, let's see what we got here. I love how she says, if you don't believe me, ask Destiny or ask Becky. Like someone could actually do that. Yeah, put me in contact with them, Amberlynn. I've got some questions for them. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I know that people find themselves in desperate situations, and we'll never know, the real truth, but, like, did she really find herself in desperate enough of a situation that she signed on for a lease that wouldn't allow her to have all of her pets? Like, I feel like it's a serious commitment to get into for them to not allow all of your pets, but we're past that now. Great comment. So you have no job but no time to film or upload? Yeah, that didn't really make any sense. You guys think, she's like, you guys think I have time to make fake YouTube accounts? Yeah. Someone named Moose Knuckle commented, you 100% have diabetes. That is very confident to say from your anonymous account. This upload was from August 28th, 2017, by the way, and from the look of the comments, it seems like she didn't upload for like another like week and a half or something. I don't know after this. But yeah, there you go. Thanks so much for watching this. I appreciate all the engagement for the algorithm. I see a bunch of people just commenting like, here's a comment for the algorithm. Thanks so much. I'll take it. As I said, this is the fifth day in a row of this. We've been starting since the beginning of the like Becky era, I guess you'd call it. I mean, it kind of started before that. What did I start on? I guess like the day that she was getting ready to move out of her current apartment or something is what we started on. So if you're just tuning into this for the first time today, the past four uploads have all been leading up to this, so you can catch up if you want. And yeah, so I guess I'll see you tomorrow for more, all right? WiLLo Davis out.